you very much. Thank you very much. I think I see the issue.
You see the issue?
I think I see the issue. Let's try this one more time. We'll try this one more time.
One more again. There we are.
All right. You take off. Yeah, there we go. All right. I see what the issue was. You learned something.
Was it because I started it yesterday?
No. Nothing to do with you. No. The audio that I use. Let me turn it down. I have it as a default, but it was trying to connect to it and it wasn't connected. So that's why it kept giving me the spinning wheel. It was looking for something that wasn't there. All right, I feel some biblical coming on. It was trying to connect to something and wasn't connect to. What's up, Southern Cover? What's up, DJ Michael 5000? What's up, Miguel? Good morning. All right, y'all. How was your Christmas and all that?
All that. For me, Christmas, it was good, but it wasn't quite the same.
Right.
But I got to spend some time with my parents.
Anniversary.
Their anniversary, my dad's birthday. Let me tell y'all about my dad. I bought my dad this really nice sweater. He had basically described this sweater that he wanted. And I saw it. And I was rushing through Dillard's. I tell you, I got there at like 7:40 and they closed at 8.
Wow.
But my dad he liked the sweater so much, he immediately got up and went and tried it on, which is not like my dad. Right. But then later, I left the tag on because I didn't know if it was the right size, but I wasn't thinking because the price was on there too. And my dad came back and told me he wanted me to return the sweater because he just wasn't comfortable. It was too expensive and he just wasn't comfortable spending that much money for a sweater. And so my mom was like, well, you didn't spend the money.
There's that part.
And I was like, and so normally, you buy a bunch of little gifts and have all these gifts to open. And I didn't do that this year. I bought a few things that I thought you really want, right? Instead of just getting you a bunch of stuff that you're like, oh, thanks,
Right.
Bought him something he really wanted. And I'm like, if you think about the little gifts that we usually do, it probably equals the same amount.
That's right. It's one ball of gift, right?
Right, but it's a baller gift, and it's something you really like. I mean, you really like. And he was rubbing the sweater as he was telling me that I needed to return it. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And then he looked at my mother, and my mother's like, I'm not going there. I'm not doing it either. Because I told him, I said, at Dillard's, they put this little yellow tag on there. So if you have that on there, you can return stuff sometimes without the receipt. And I said, if you want to take it back, it's totally up to you, but I'm not doing it. And they're like you said, there's something biblical there too.
Yeah.
God gives you a blessing, lays it at your feet, and you're like, yeah, I can't take that.
I'm not worthy.
I'm not worthy. No, you're not. But you're getting it anyway because I gave it to you.
Not worthy of that gift. Vanessa, what's happening?
The whole Christmas, we're not worthy of Jesus laying down his life for us, but he did it anyway.
We take that gift.
We take that one.
That's a good one. Didn't think about that. So how'd it go yesterday on the short list? It was you and the Carlisha show?
It was me, Carlisha, Casey, I think Tania and Joy. Did Renita come in? I think Renita came in too. Yeah. So it was we didn't stay long. I gave a quick word from Isaiah.
All right.
And we chit-chatted for a minute. They told me I look fabulous.
There you go. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna receive that gift.
I'll receive that.
Yeah.
And my sweet older son said to me, that I was asking him how his day was going, and I was really excited for them that they were having a good Christmas. And he said, "Mommy, how are you doing?"
Hold on. This
Yeah,
dog.
go.
You know what? No, the dog, man. The on the door. So he'll just come through and he'll just nudge it, and the door just open, and he'll just be there, just looking at you. Get your monkey out of here. Hold on. Let me go. Oh,
He like, "What up?" Let's see who all is in here with us. Good morning, Tania. Did Renita? Did y'all come back to the hop in? Mama Yo, did you come back? Who all's in here with us today? I'm gonna go on. Let me see. I'm gonna say, come back to the hop in. Now Rob's screen has disappeared. Oh, there's Renita. Okay. So, Renita, you said your Christmas was quiet and uneventful. Fried fish, shrimp, fried okra, French fries, and salad for a meal. Well, I had my mom. I love my mom's dressing. I had her food. It was delicious, and it was not on my diet, and I can tell. So I'm back to eating the way I'm supposed to be eating but I enjoy it. As Joy told me yesterday, don't call it cheating, call it treating yourself.
okay.
So I treated myself yesterday. I had some my mom's dressing. I had some of her sweet potato pie.
Mm-hmm.
I even had some turkey. So I did. I had greens and some sauerkraut. You know, I did have some vegetables.
Cleaned it up a little bit. I cleaned mine up with two oranges. Put a little little citrus in there to go clean out everything. But
how was Olivia and the little general? How were their Christmases? Did they get what they wanted?
Well, so here's the deal. They woke up apparently at 2:00 in the morning when they're recording for about 7:00. I was up here recording. It was I got in here about 5:00, and about 6:50 they came in here. Daddy, Santa's here, and so they're going down the steps, and you know, with excitement, but not quite the excitement that you expect when there was a Barbie dream house that you've been so desperately desiring.
Right.
She saw what she wanted to see, and she kept it to herself. And then they went back down, and then went back to sleep with the comfort knowing what I want is downstairs.
Right.
And
I'm gonna just check this out.
Just check
because if this ain't right, it's about to be on.
Right. So
okay, there. I don't need to know anything else. I can go to sleep now.
Good. We good.
Good Santa.
Right. We good. And so, but she was excited about it, and everything was going well. We watched Wonder Woman yesterday. We watched The Croods. We didn't watch Soul yet. We'll do that today.
I'm hoping the boys haven't watched it, and we're gonna watch that when they get back.
Yeah. So everything was going good until it was time to eat, and I made. I'm not gonna say I made food. One of my friends made the food. I prepared it. I followed the remaining instructions. Put it on 350, 45 minutes. Buttered this chicken every 15 minutes and this and that. So I did all the remaining instructions. And when it's time to eat, she didn't want none of the macaroni and cheese or the chicken or the sweet potatoes. She wanted something else, and then had the nerve to say, I never get what I want. I never get what I want.
No, Olivia, you didn't go there.
Everybody's mean to me. That whole ungrateful.
Me.
Poor me. Poor me. And just, think about, man, how often do we overlook the things we do have? So focused on what you don't.
Oh, yes.
You're so focused on what you
Yes.
don't take time to look at what you do. What's up? Oh, why the Turn Up Sisters pull up at the same time? What's up, Jay? What's up, Tiny?
Yeah, what y'all been?
Yeah, what y'all been doing? What y'all been doing?
Y'all been turned up together.
Yeah, it was her tantrum was definite teachable moment for me, and hopefully for everybody that was in the room. Like, hey, you seeing this, Carter? Nikki, you see peeping this too? We all could learn from that moment, right? Just, you done had a whole great day. You get one little thing that go your way.
Right. And that's what you focus on. And now
whole day is blown up. Your whole life is blown up. Ain't nothing good about anything going on in your life because all you want to focus on is one thing.
Joy said, what food does she want?
Oh man, she wanted barbecue house. That was number one. It was a barbecue.
Food.
Oh, what did she want? She probably
what was it that she wanted?
She said it was the food. Now, mind you, by this time it's like 1:00, but she wanted breakfast. So I'm sure she wanted like some bacon and some pancakes.
Oh, okay.
Like ain't nobody cooking nothing extra. Everything is you put a serving spoon in that thing and dish you out something.
She was like, I'm in the mood for breakfast. What's happening?
Right. What happened?
Can we do brunch and have a little bit of both?
Right. But here's the thing. After she complied, now it was funny because Egg put it on his post. He said, "Some black mama saying, I'll take all of this back.
I'll pack all this stuff up and send it to Santa.
I'll pack all this up." And sure enough, when she was having her fit, that was one of the first things Nikki said. I will pack this all up and take it back and won't think twice of it. Renita, she probably wanted a pancake. She wanted, and at that point, I started to feel bad for her. Like, damn, all right, now why you got to go 0 to 100?
Everybody just calm down.
Right, everybody is 0. Let's see, it's turn. There ain't no middle ground with nobody. Damn, like, all right, well, we ain't got to do that to my baby girl. You ain't got to take it all back. Don't let her play with it for 20 minutes or something like that. That's not enough. So,
no, Black Mama says no. I will pack all of this up.
Everything gone. It's like, ooh, that. And see, I'm low key like, hey man, how long it took me to put this thing together? And you're telling me
packing it up?
Yeah, no. It was the 3 words that no dad wants to hear. I told y'all, some assembly required. Batteries not included. Those are the worst 3 words for every father. Nobody wants to hear that. But she took a minute. She calmed down. Nikki had her plate. She seemed to be good after that. She got her plate. She seemed to be straight. And I think on the cool, I think she had double ice cream in there somewhere because I made it like a little float later in the day. And then I was upstairs most of the time, just kind of looking at TV, looking at games and stuff. And she came up with another bowl, looked like it had ice cream in it too. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, it's Christmas. I'm gonna let you make it.
Right. Whatever.
Whatever. But we FaceTimed everybody. It was different, man. It was, FaceTiming all our friends, family, even the Odoms, because we normally go over to Odoms every year for Christmas Eve. And, they have this big shebang bang over there. It was just different. But she FaceTimed all her friends. It seemed like all her friends got a Barbie Dream House. I don't know what collaboration was going on in the world where they all conspired to make this happen.
They got to make it happen. Well,
really,
but I'm the same way. And I did a lot of texting with people. I didn't call a lot of people because I was like, I felt like if I called people, it was going to make me feel like I should go over there. Like I missed that I wasn't. You know, I would miss maybe I would have dropped by, you know, on galas and hung out with her and Danya and them, or my friends Chrissy and Sean, you know, Craven. I did go over Craven's on Christmas Eve. We hung out for a little bit. She had, you know, they're, you know, doing it big with Shannon and they or something soon this week on that travel tip. Yeah, I remember the scripture for yesterday. It was Isaiah. I'll tell you, Isaiah 9, I think. It's for unto him a child, for unto us a child is born. That's the. Let me see. Yeah, Isaiah 9:6.
Joy, during the conversation with the children, do the gifts go back to Santa? No, it sounded like those gifts were going in the trash. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like.
Oh my goodness.
It sounded like they were going straight in the trash.
It didn't matter who they came from. Santa, mom and daddy, they were doing.
Didn't matter. Didn't matter. I can imagine the trauma that would be inflicted had the child to see that sitting in the trash can.
Yep. And you can't touch it.
Ooh.
Don't even think about it.
Oh, don't even think about pulling it out. No. Trash. Trash.
Yeah.
How did the triple A's over there act, Shay? Aubrey, Ashton, and Avery. And Ahmad, take the trash outside right now. and Ahmad, take the trash out right now. See, why you got to bring him into your, you know, they're already gonna hate one. Why you got to have him hate two? they're already gonna be mad at one parent, you know. Now
the mom was like, I'm going down alone for this. You're not gonna be sitting over there, the fun dad, and I'm the disciplinarian. You gonna be a part of this too.
No, don't pull me in the mess. Don't pull me in that mess. When she's having therapy 15 years from now, and you know the Christmas 2020 was the worst year because all her stuff got thrown away.
And my dad didn't even stand up for me.
There you go. That was it. Oh man, let me tell you, she had a meltdown on food. It was. I mean, what's that movie? Where they're like the little emotions. Like one is anger or something like that, and one is happy. I forget the name.
Inside Out.
Huh?
Inside Out.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's the same people that did Soul, right?
The hers anger. I mean, you can see it because she freezes, and you can almost see the red rising all the way up until it blows her head up.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it with Howland and Hudson. I can see when they're getting angry, and you know, I wonder if they can see it in me.
I think so, man. Dang.
Yeah.
And I keep hearing Mark. Damn you, Mark. Wow. Don't try to discipline you out of that. See, about it the other day, they were laughing about it. It's almost gone. She went full diva crying mode on me. Oh wow. Oh, what happened? Who went off? Aubrey had a meltdown during their skit. I guess said when they were recording the first time, they had to stop it because she had a full diva crying mode on set. Second time they tried to perform, I was over it and didn't even take my phone. Didn't even take my phone out. Oh, children.
No, Renita, it's not just you. I can't stop either.
Really? What in the world is going on? All right, but you can still hear me though, right?
But a minute ago, I couldn't see you, but I happened to go on. I still had my IG up, And I could see you on IG, but I couldn't see you on here, which was bizarre.
This is strange. Well, tell you what.
Yeah.
Dang. Got too much stuff right. Close that out right, John. And let's do this. Let's do that right there.
Yeah, Joy says she can't see you either. But they can hear you. So that's the same thing with me.
I don't know what the heck's going on. Say what? They can't. Oh, we can always tell we can hear you. Let's go ahead and do the scripture. Let's go ahead and get to the words.
Oh, and Renita says she sees you on IG too.
Well, I got the thing turned around.
And it eases my mind.
That's why I should put that thing together one day. Shay said we can see
one day.
He's like, all right.
Now Renita said you're back. I still can't see you.
Yeah, I had a gang editing equipment apps open and stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Well, I decided to continue to hang out in Matthew, and Matthew is just showing you the fulfillment of the different prophecies from the Old Testament. Is part of what you find in Matthew. So the visit of the wise men in Matthew 2 is where I'm going to start. Verse 1 it says, in the time of King Herod, after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem asking, where is the child who has been born King of the Jews? For we observed his star at its rising and have come to pay him homage. When King Herod heard this, he was frightened, and all Jerusalem with him. And calling together all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Messiah was to be born. They told him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for so it has been written by the prophet, and you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For from you shall come a ruler who is to shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod secretly called for the wise men and learned from them the exact time when the star had appeared. Then he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word so that I may also go and pay him homage. When they had heard the king, they set out, and there ahead of them went the star that they had seen at its rising, until it stopped over the place where the child was. When they saw the star had stopped, they were overwhelmed with joy. On entering the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they knelt down and paid him homage. Then, opening their treasure chest, they offered him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And having been warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they left for their own country by another road. So, in this, there's some other stuff that I'll deal with probably on Monday in this, but this whole thing about dreams, how the angel came to Joseph in a dream, and now he comes to the wise men the angels come to the wise men in a dream, and they're warned not to go back the way that they came. And I think it's just very interesting that first of all, this is Matthew is showing you not only because of the miracles that Jesus performed, but like he's breaking down the different scriptures of prophecy that are telling of the coming Messiah. But what I find interesting is that the wise men, they went to the rulers of the time for guidance and direction, and they were misled because you there, Rob? Uh-oh, I can't hear you or see you now. So they went to the rulers of the time, and they're being misled by them. even though they tried to trust them, and this ruler wants them to do some things, but he's meaning it for evil. Like he wants to know where Jesus is so he can kill him, because he's threatened by this king of the Jews. And so they did what they were supposed to do, but then their discernment, listening to their dream, they realized that they needed to not do what was requested of them. And so I think of this as it's really a form of, civil disobedience, right? I mean, they're like, the king of this land that we're in told us to do this, but we know this is not right. So we're not going to do it. And we're going to go another way. And I feel like, there you are.
I've lost you.
I feel like that's a word. Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Yeah, we just lost the video. I don't know. Go ahead, but yeah, we hear you fine. So.
Okay, so I just feel like this is showing us that biblically there has been many times where civil disobedience has occurred that was pleasing to God, right? You think back when they were telling the midwives to kill the Jewish babies in Egypt, and the midwives were like, well, we tried, but the women are so vigorous, the babies just jump out their womb practically. We can't. We do
that. So vigorous.
And so it's the same thing with this. The wise men are like, okay, we did what was right. We went and asked, the leaders, where can we find this? Oh, you can see both of us, Joy. Okay. Bizarro.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they listened to the dream, and they listened to their discernment, and they practiced a little bit of civil disobedience, because that was what they needed to do. So my word to us as we go into or prepare to go, we're leaving Christmas, we're going into the new year, is to practice your discernment. Be like the three wise men, give your honor to God the way that they did. And then, practice discernment on all other things. I mean, I keep, even with the, I want all of us, I still really want Joy to come in and tell us about the vaccine rather. I really want us to get educated on a lot of things as a people, so that when we make decisions, we make wise ones. So let me tell y'all this. Last night, I decided, I came home from my parents. I hung out over there all day. I came home and I said, I'm just going to relax and chill. I'm not going to do any schoolwork. I'm just going to, I took me a hot bath. I put on my PJs and I watched David Letterman has this show. It's called Needs No Introduction or whatever.
Right.
I watched Dave Chappelle and Lizzo.
I see the Lizzo one.
Oh man, you gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I love Lizzo, but I loved her even more after that interview. Okay. I mean, she is just like so full of life.
Right.
And other people have said, well, she can't be that confident about it. I think she is. I think I think she's quite confident.
I believe
but it
so.
comes from a real like artistic kind of place. I mean, I think she's so deep. Like if you listen to her, and so the Dave Chappelle interview and Lizzo's interview really kind of parallel each other a lot to me in a lot of ways. As far as how they both talked about George Floyd and what was going on, and me too, Renita. I mean, what is that? I flip my hair, check my nails. I'm like, yes, that's me and Lizzo. Feeling good as
looking good.
Right. Yeah, you got to see the Lizzo one. They're actually at her house, which is fabulous. Okay. You only get to see like one room of it, but it's fabulous. And they show a couple of clips from her performing and stuff. And I mean, she's just awesome. And I think she has something that we could all embrace, you know, like this, how you feel good about yourself and how, you know, I think part of why she feels so good is because she's walking in her purpose. Like she's doing what she loves. I mean, she loves like creativity and music, you know, but I love these interviews because, you know, you have David Letterman who he don't care. He made his money. He done his thing, you know.
Dave is good. Him and his worldwide pants, they are straight. They are.
Right. And then he also interviewed Kim Kardashian because I was trying to watch Dave Chappelle, but somehow the Kim Kardashian interview came up first. And that was very interesting too, because she talked about the dichotomy of during the OJ trial, you know, her mom was like best friends with Nicole, and then her dad was like best friends with OJ. Wow. So when everything went down, you know, her mom was like, you know, this is my best friend, and I think you had something to do with her dad, like you killed her. And then her dad was like, this is my best friend, and I'm gonna he was in the music business. I'm gonna re-up my make sure I'm under the, like, he had to go back to the bar and reinstate his license so he could be on his dream team. You know. And so like she's like, you know, one day they're at her mom's house and it's one way, then they go to her dad's, and one day she says her dad took them out of school without her mom's permission, or her mom knowing. I don't know that he needed permission, but without her mom knowing, and brought them to court.
What?
Her mom is sitting behind Nicole's family. She and her sisters are sitting directly behind OJ's defense team. And she said her mom is looking at her like, first of all, why y'all not in school?
Right.
You know, and she said that she told her and her sister were like, okay, just don't look at mom. Just keep looking straight ahead.
That's crazy. That is
but
crazy.
You know, you don't even think about that. And then she said, and then her dad, when OJ got off, her dad was like, come to the house, we're celebrating, you know, whatever. So she pulls up and she's like, okay, I was only 14, but my dad would let me drive. So she drives over. I'm crazy.
That's real talk. All right. Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. But she even said that. She was like, I know I just told you I was 14, but my dad would let me drive. So she drives up. So she said then on like Entertainment Tonight, it was like, and here's a picture of, and I don't know if they thought she was OJ's mistress or her dad's mistress, pulling up to the celebration. And she was like, that's me. Like I was going to my dad. And I mean, they called OJ Uncle OJ, you know?
Wow.
So anyway, discernment is speaking to you, Jordan. Oh, awesome. Confirmation. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
What's up,
you do look good as hell. That's right. Yeah.
Purred.
Yes. Thing. Anyway, that was my evening, and it was. I mean, I kept falling asleep though because I was so relaxed.
Look, I didn't see most of the crew. There was a big block where I like just fell out, and then
that was entertaining though. I watched that the other night with the boys.
Yeah, that was good. Well, what I'll go back possibly and try to check it out again. Like Family Now in the two movies. Some people were out, some people weren't. Like
Different times.
Just whatever. It's weird with it being on a Friday, Christmas falling on a Friday, and not have necessarily anything to do. Normally this would be for me like, all right, we're gonna eat early. I watch the game, then I can go off and
I gotta go DJ.
Go DJ something. Carly, what's up, Carly?
Yeah, you're right, Renita. I did need to rest.
Right, or go meet up with family somewhere. Like say a house hop, and there was
and especially with me not having the boys. I would have been at my parents', and then I would have been, at one of 3 or 4 houses of people, maybe each one of them separately.
Yeah. And so, to not have that this year, it's like I said, it's just odd. FaceTime with my folks a little bit. Got to see them and let's see, I talked to my aunt on Christmas Eve. So, and normally, like I said, we would be over there. The kids talk to their cousin, Mark and Pam's kids and some other kids.
I got a real nice text from Pam with the picture of the family. That was cool.
Yeah.
You talked to everyone in your family and said Merry Christmas?
No, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not. No, I did not. Talked to my nephew, Titus. Talked to him. Talked to my other nephew, Barack. And then my other nephew, Caleb. It's his birthday. He's a Christmas baby. Talked to him.
Okay, like my dad.
Yeah, he's 16 now. Remember that. 16. Ooh.
16. Wow, I remember 16.
Yeah. His.
I graduated from high school at 16.
You what? Really?
I graduated from high school at 16, and then I turned 17 right before I went to school. I graduated in May, and I didn't turn 17 till I was June.
That's one here, man. Just There we go. What? Wow. Every year I pick a word to focus on rather than try to make resolutions. Check out John Gordon's one word. That's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good idea. One word to focus on.
Yeah, I had a word last year. This is so bad. I can't remember what it was. I think it was what was it? It was started with an R. It was I had a word last year. But yeah, I do something like that too, Joe. I don't do resolutions. I tend to do like goals. Like to me it's different because I do like personal, professional, and spiritual goals.
Speaking of which, Tondi, when we gonna do this daggone vision board?
I know.
Tondi, you send out the email and everything else. Oh, I'm out shopping.
Great. Like,
I'm out Black Friday shopping. I can't do it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we need to do it the
31st. Thursday, the 31st or the 30th.
Or even the 2nd, which is a Saturday.
Okay.
So
that too. Well, y'all, there's a baby girl there who wants daddy to come play with and be Ken.
and can you please make her some pancakes this morning?
Yes.
So she don't have to get.
Even though I was a little low key pissed because the other day I made some waffles and almost nobody ate them. I was like, word, I didn't, put all this little extra time in. Them waffles, can be quick and brittle. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And
I was like, if I ever wanted to really make waffles, I'd have to go get the professional one like they have at the hotels where you just put it in and turn it over.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah, they are. And
they seem to make better waffles too. I don't know. They seem like crispy and fluffy at the same time. Or I don't know if it's just
yeah.
I don't know.
Tondi said she wasn't shopping. She came in and we weren't here.
Do it this week. I would, whatever. What time did you come in there though? We were 10 o'clock.
Me and Rob was here.
We were here. Waiting at the whole board.
We don't know what to do.
Right. You the one sent out the whole email. I got all these stack of magazines. I still got this stack of magazines sitting right here, waiting. Waiting.
I'm gonna have to check out this John Gordon's one word. So I will tell y'all this morning before I was talking to y'all, I was doing the stuff that I need. I was making the updates to my dissertation that I need to make so I can send that out and get that off. Check that off the list. And then I've been doing some reading for the paper because I really, really, really want to be done with all of this. So, it's because the inside is cast iron. Now you know, Rob, you need to get you one that's got a cast iron inside if you're going to make it a waffle.
Those make the best waffles. I got a cast iron skillet. Got that. Right. Those
Then the waffle maker.
The waffle maker, though. Okay.
Cast iron on the inside.
Okay, I'm going to look into that. Yeah, because it's like a little crunchy, but it's still a little fluffy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Now, what I was supposed to be doing was going to this urban market, but I don't know if I'm going to make it.
What time is it start?
It's from 8 to 12, but I have something at 11. So I'd have to like run out right now.
Oh.
Get there. And I don't know how busy it's going to be. So.
Yeah. Real quick, so we don't have the meltdown about what you missed and what you didn't get. What are we still thankful for? What are we thankful for? Don't focus on what you didn't. Which man, I should have had this. You know.
Right.
I wanted breakfast food. You got this whole spread of regular food when I want breakfast food. I was looking at that. I was like, ooh, lesson.
Because Anita, at the urban market, it's a farmer's market on Buffalo Speedway and I think Westheimer. But there's this lady named Pat Greer that Dr. Fisher told me about, and she cooks vegan and vegetarian meals. And I've been looking for like some sweets because I need to have a healthy alternative. So she makes pecan pie and she makes fudge. And you have to think about it. It doesn't mean like I made this cobbler I made with coconut sugar, and it was just as sweet. So don't think nasty replacement. Think replacement, but with just healthy ingredients.
Better
like
if there's a healthy pecan pie, I'm with it.
Yeah, so that's what I was like, the pecan pie, and she makes the strawberry cheesecake that's supposed to be really good. So I was going to go to the farmer's market and see if I could. I actually talked to the lady, and she's out on Clay Road. So it'd be much more convenient for me to go to her while she's at this market. And she also does some like mixtures in a jar that are like for soup and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out if I could get out there real quick and get back and still get some work done. I'm thankful for waking up this morning. I'm thankful for, and I said this yesterday, I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful for, everybody that's in my life right now. I'm really blessed. So.
I feel you in that one right there. Like I said, that lesson that the little prince taught me yesterday, you focus on, man, you are what you focus on.
That's right.
You are what you focus on. And if you focusing on lack, then lack is going to come your way.
That's right.
You focusing on abundance, and abundance going to come your way. Kerrigan's doing good. The team of doctors that we tested negative. Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's got to be a scary proposition there, Tandy. I know.
Yeah.
She's trying to do what she loves to do, but then she's in this situation where, you got to other. What's up, Pammy? You got to trust a lot of other people, and you don't know if they're doing the right thing, and that's really just truly part of life. You got to trust other people every day of your life. There's other people, it's funny, like people who are called control freaks or whatever like that. And, I don't trust nobody. Yeah, if you get in the car and you go drive, you are trusting everybody around you to make decisions.
Get on a plane.
If you get on a plane, if you go through
If you get on a plane,
if you go through a drive-through in order you trusting, ain't nobody food, wipe it on the ground and serve it up to you. What's up, Titus? Good morning, man.
right?
Titus, by the way,
Titus.
has his man. Hold on. Let me Ray get this.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Titus is working. Well, my sister Tammy is working with Fred Hammond, doing some set design or something like that. And so Titus has got a 5-day internship while he's in Dallas. So he's been working with Fred Hammond and learning some production and things of that nature. So he'll be leaving Sunday.
Very cool.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. You stay home bed most of the day on FaceTime. Really believe we're gonna be there for Christmas. But she bought y'all a Peloton bike. See, Milton would be happy to hear that because Milton got stock in Peloton.
That's a good daughter.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. We can get that. Not bad.
Does he have a Peloton bike?
He got Peloton. He got a bike, but when it came out, he was talking about buying stock in it. He bought some, and it's gone up, and it's done well for him. I never bought any, but never bought any stock in it. And,
well, now he can ride with Tondi too. So
there we go. We'll go. All right, let's roll out. We got like 4 minutes before IG is like, all right, peace. What's up, Carol Guest? Hey.
All right. Hey, Carol Guest. Reverend Carol Guest.
That's right. I forget that part about her. She's a superstar. Carol.
Yeah.
Carol's boss.
Yep.
Carol's boss, man.
She's also part of the clergy team at Wheeler Avenue Baptist Church.
I did not know that. I know she accepted her about a couple of years ago when she accepted her ministry. That's right. We had a great talk about that a couple years ago. My girl. Love you too. CG. She's boss boy.
Yeah, the Guest family, they're pillars at Wheeler.
Oh, word. Okay. I know you reached pillar status. Thought you might have been like a sliding door. I didn't know you were pillar status.
Pillars.
Pillars. All right.
They're pillars, yes.
Yes, indeed.
And I love every one of them. I love the mama, the daddy, the brother, her sister, her. I love all of them.
Yeah. Wow. Hold on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. See you. All right. Now unto him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask or think. Now unto him who gives us discernment. Lord, allow us to walk with joy, peace, and love and discernment into 2021, focusing on what we do have and not what we do not have. And then walking in the power of knowing that the things that we don't have are within our reach if they are within your will. And so we thank you, Lord, for this day. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. That part right there, if it's within God's will, not your will, God's will. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. A lot of time when we think, we want it, that's what's God's will. No. If it don't line up with God's word, it's gonna fail. It's gonna crumble. It's gonna fall. There it is. All right, y'all be good. Right. I remember, every time I say that, and be real quick. Hatter used to close his show. If you can't be good at it. And I'm like, that's advice you want to put out there, somebody?
I remember that.
Be good at it.
Is that what we're doing?
That's what hey man, you might want to reconsider.
That's hilarious.
I want to reconsider your clothes.
What you had said.
Be good at it.
He's like,
good.
no, I meant that.
Yeah, can't be good. Be a good cheater. You know,
Good at it.
cheat better. You know, there's a way to do wrong.
Right. What really?
What? That's what we're doing? No.
It's like, is there?
Some people would say that. Wrong people. People who do wrong would say that. This is the right way to do it. Let me.
That's what they would say.
There.
Well, there's some that go into more detail.
Do that.
Well, for such a fine word.
About wrapping things.
Oh,
Yeah.
Titus.
what?
Titus don't agree with that. Bye. Don't agree with that. Y'all have a great day.
Titus agrees with it. You can't be good. All right.
Exactly.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. We'll see y'all later.
Later.